Cast by Recycling. I'm working Mike. I'm joined by Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
And today, again, we always have a lot of wrestling to cover, but this one we also have a pay per view from Impact Hard to Kill. But first, like always, we go straight into the wrestling retrospect. And your pick for last week was Josh Alexander.
Yes, sir. And like I said, the stipulation for this one was no 2022.
Okay.
So I made sure to dig in the crates. Some of these surprised me because there's people that I did not know he wrestled. So my first one is Josh Alexander versus Josh Briggs.
Yeah. Josh
And that is in AAW Pro. They have a YouTube, so you can check that out. It says the match was 7/12/2019.
Okay.
And I think the event was called Destination Milwaukee. So,
Nice.
yes, sir.
Oh, nice seeing Josh Briggs.
I believe it
Briggs had
was
a
not.
good side.
hmm It was a very, very good match. Alexander, not much different from the way he was now. He still had his headgear. That's like about the only difference.
Yeah.
He still wrestled the same. So, it's literally not that long ago. And Josh Briggs looked completely different. He had the long hair, the short tights, the arm brace, I think it was.
Yes, that was his
So, like,
Evolve
he had a,
look.
a unique look. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It
where
was
he
good.
wrestled
I
in
would,
Evolve.
okay. Mhm. But it was a super solid match. Like the one thing I will say is that it was a particularly hard hitting match. So
Yeah.
that's cool. And Alexander takes it. Hits him with the what's his finisher called? Well, they
Um.
call it just a Tiger Driver, but it has a name now, I believe.
I'm not sure.
But it's kind of crazy to see because there's not really like that much of a size difference. But Briggs is a big ass dude.
Yeah.
And he goes all the way up. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's a strong guy. Anyway,
Yeah.
good ass match, and Alexander takes it.
All right. My first match, because I am biased and I'm always gonna represent my major brothers. So major bros, I would go with. This was actually hard to kill. Before the impact, so this is right before the pay per view, and it was Brian Myers versus Josh Alexander. This was January 14th, 2001. And
2001? I don't think you mean 21.
2000, yeah, 2021. Sorry,
I was like, damn, you're young. What?
2021. This was a great match. This was also like the beginning of Myers being in. I think this was his first couple months in Impact Wrestling. So basically, he started making his name for himself in there as well. Alexander just left the tag team of the North, so he started kind of getting more singles push and everything like that too. So this was a great match. I was trying to figure out which one it was, him versus Myers, but I think it was during. Well, they had an Iron Man match too, and I was trying to look for that one. I couldn't figure out which one was that one, so I'll pick this one instead. So this was, yeah, Josh Alexander versus Brian Myers. Hard to kill pre-show.
Okay, the second one I picked, it says it is from 2000. It looks like it's 2000 from 2018.
Yeah.
It just has the premiere date though. It does not have the match date. So I maybe it's accurate. December 14th, 2018. It is on the Greektown Wrestling YouTube page. Like you can see the venue is theirs as well.
Yeah.
Um, this is Sonny Kiss versus Josh Alexander.
Oh, nice.
And this is two people again, like I said, when I was looking through his stuff, because I'm not familiar, I don't know who he wrestled. So it's a welcome surprise to see he welcomed Sonny. I don't know if this is Sonny's home promotion, but you can tell they are like the favorite in this match.
Okay.
Like the crowd knows like the different taunts and whatnot, and they chant along with him. So, and they boo Alexander when they beat up Sonny.
Okay.
You know it is. Um, but in the end, it's not that long of a match. But Sonny gets murdered. because he catches. Again, that move is disgusting. That
Yeah.
that finisher. But so in this one, Sonny tries their best to avoid it. They do, but get cocky and do like this flashy combo.
Yeah.
He puts Sonny on the shoulders, dropped him on face first, and then like it's just disgusting. I don't know what it is, what the move is called. It's like a jumping, spinning tombstone.
Yeah.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
So Sonny
Cocky
is dead.
people.
And Alexander wins.
Yep. So I'm going through matches that within the time that I started to watch Impact. So basically, this is from what I know from Alexander. This is another one. So I got this match confused with Myers. So this one is the Iron Man match. This was also before the Impact. So this was even before the Impact Wrestling started, and they had a whole Iron Man match. It was Josh
Mm-hmm.
Alexander versus TJP. This was June 3rd, 2021.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, this is like a technician dream match. Like there was Crabman versus Crabman versus Flying Man versus Crabman. There was a lot of crazy shit in this match that was well worth watching. This was actually like honestly, I was like you could watch this and that would have been the show for me. It was
Mm-hmm.
that good of a match, so definitely check that one out. I have it on the Facebook page.
Yes, sir. And then the last one I picked, because I know he was in the tag team, I picked the North versus the Motor City Machine Guns. This is on Impact's page, so you can check that out. The the match is they don't have the date. It says this classic match took place at Emergence 2020.
Yeah,
So I don't remember the date of Emergence that year. Um, and this match is really really good. Like I don't know what happened between them, but these two guys, Alexander and Page,
yeah,
very very good tag team.
yeah. They had a lot of good chemistry. I kind of missed out on their whole tag team run, but from what I watched so far of how many tag matches they had on the YouTube, I actually really enjoyed what they did.
And I think this is I'm not 100% sure. I think 2020, 2019 maybe was when the Machine Guns came back, right?
Yeah.
Or was it 2020?
I think they came back 2020 2019.
Yeah, they did. Okay, so this was around the first time because remember I know what his name was with WWE and he left, and so it was like a little gap between he started wrestling again.
Alex Shelley,
Yes.
he just did one. He did a one and out. Like he did one match WWE, and that was it.
No, I know he was like backstage stuff, but he was obviously I guess you get a check, right?
Yeah, I think he only came
So
in for
you get a
Kushida.
check. Um, and so I know he was not in any promotion. So
Yeah,
I think he wasn't wrestling for a while though. Remember, he was
yeah,
just like
yeah. He was
it
going through
looked
like
like
personal
wherever
shit.
he was going,
Yeah,
he was like helping people out and stuff. So
yeah.
cool to see them back. And they're still going.
Yep.
Very solid match though.
Yeah.
The Machine Guns take it at the end.
My last match is also a tag team. We went with the North, the North and Moose versus the Radicals. So this is Moose teaming up with the North, Ethan Page and Josh Alexander to take on the Radicals, which is Damian Xavier, Trey Miguel, and Zachary Wentz, which went on to WWE as Wes Blake and I forgot the other I forgot Chuck Taylor. Was it Chuck
Chuck
Taylor?
Taylor's that's Chucky T. That's best friends.
That's best friend. So the other white dude, I forgot his name. His tag team partner that was in NXT, Wesley's.
I only know his real name for some reason. Zachary Went.
Yeah, him.
I
So
don't
this was
remember his
so the
wrestler
group.
name.
Yeah, so Desmond Xavier, which is Wesley, Trey Miguel, and then Zachary Wentz, which is that guy. They were like a pothead group, and they had like little pothead.
Oh, the Rascals.
Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I remember the Rascals. Mm-hmm.
So this was a fun 3 6 man tag. Moose, this was I think Moose was babyface at the time, or the Radicals were. I'm not sure, but I know they were cheering for the Moose for some reason. But I think North was heel, so that's the reason why. But very fun, action-packed match. A lot of high flying, plus Cram and shit. And then I think Moose and the North win this match.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Josh Alexander carried both of them, both men, and did a power slam on both men.
Oh wow.
So it's on the picture of the YouTube match. So definitely check it out when you get a chance. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
that's our
Oh,
wrestling.
one correction. It was Saban was the guy who went to WWE to work backstage, not the other guy.
Saban. No,
Which
Petey Williams is the one backstage.
no. Did.
Oh, he
Past
did.
tense.
Okay.
Past tense.
Okay.
This is from an interview with Chris Van Vliet. So
Okay.
yeah, he went there for a little bit.
Cool.
He thought he was going to wrestle. He was not wrestling. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah. All right. That's our wrestling retrospect. We will have a new person to talk about later on down this cast. And now we go into the weekend wrestling. Kick off always with Monday Night Raw because that's the first show. Until something is before that, then we will do the other show. But right now it's Raw. God damn it. Work you website. Yeah, Royal Rumble right around the corner. We kick off Monday Night Raw with Kevin Owens promo, and that got interrupted by JBL and Baron Corbin. And his face was that face that he made was going to be the podcast picture. Most likely is going to be the podcast picture this week. So, they talk shit and landed in the match with Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin. Corbin wins that match.
Man, they need to change Corbin's gear. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But again, you summoned him. You said, where is he at? There you go.
Yep. And then Kevin Owens outsmart the Bloodline as well. And then there's a lot of backstage heat with the thing. And there's some interesting things that's happening in this Raw that we'll talk about later. Then we go to Uncle Howdy and Alexa Bliss. Uncle Stinky.
Out there trying to mess with her.
Yeah.
She was talking that talk, saying she's gonna be up Bianca.
Yeah.
And Uncle Stinky was like, nah, man.
Yeah.
I got plans.
Yep.
So we'll see.
She's gonna wear Bianca's face as a mask.
But after Friday, I got questions.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Me too. I'm like I'm intrigued at what's going on. Like they always like have a good way of doing things, and I'm like, okay, I want more answers. Stop playing me. We got Bailey defeats Min Chen. See, they actually started like going with Mi Chen and not Mia. There's no Mia Yim with it.
Not on the website. They still say her name.
Yeah. Good match. I thought it was a fine match.
It was solid. I don't think there was enough cheating.
Yeah.
I don't think sitting there is control, telling them to be careful on the outside. Listen. You need to have them at all times. Don't. Why is Bailey trying to look honorable? Don't do that. But anyway, she still won.
Yeah. Good match. We have Bobby Lashley return, stuns Austin Theory and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins also saying that he would be clear for Royal Rumble for the U.S. title.
I just like that Seth Rollins looked unbothered. But the funniest thing was that Bobby Lashley came back. If freaking Theory was like, "Don't get in the ring. Don't you get in this ring." That had me dying laughing.
I think Theory's just doing a great job. I give him credit.
Mm-hmm.
I
think is everybody involved, because there was a point where Bobby Lashley for me was kind of hitting the snooze button.
Yeah.
So I'm glad he's powered up and entertaining, and Seth Rollins doing what he do.
And we also seen teases of the return of the Hurt Business. So let's see.
Let's see.
We got Rhea Ripley and Candice LeRae kind of had the backstage thing, and they ended up having a fight as well. So Rhea
It was a
Ripley
beat.
fought Candice LeRae and beat her.
Fought. Yeah, okay. It was a beat down.
It was an ass whooping.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good match though. It
Candace need
made
to
its
worry about
point.
Nick. Somebody need to tell her Nikki's watching. That's all she needs to know.
Yeah. We got Solo Sokoa defeats Dolph Ziggler. Solid match as well. Yeah, I liked what I saw from here.
That was good. That was good.
Dominic Mysterio revealed how prison life changed his life on the Miz TV.
I think this is one of the best things on Raw. Is Dominic. Turn into Conan. What's going
Man,
on?
man, I love what they're doing with Dominic Mysterio, and keep it up. Like you guys they're really entertaining me. So I'm all for this.
Why's he got a teardrop? Who did he kill to get that? That's the only way you get one. Come on, man.
He
Come
killed
on.
someone for using his toilet paper.
I guess so, right?
He had to talk bunk, so he had to murder somebody. And
Oh,
that's just ink.
yeah.
Watch, there's gonna be a match that it like smears off.
He just needs to have a final match with his father, a prison shank match.
I think what's gonna happen is that he's gonna he's gonna eliminate Rey Mysterio at the Royal Rumble, and that's gonna lead into the match at Mania.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if it went down that way, or he got eliminated by Rey Mysterio. I wouldn't mind,
That too.
because
They,
Ray just has no. He can't catch a break, man. Come on.
yeah, Ray just everyone wanna beat him up. Anyway, and then our main event was the Judgment Day ran the gauntlet in the tag team turmoil match. Judgment Day, the OC started off really good stuff. They eliminated the OC. Then you had Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. That also was a good round of matches, but Judgment Day also takes them out. Then Alpha Academy. And then we end with the Street Profit and Finn Balor getting hurt, using Gable to protect himself from Otis, and got Dominic in the match, and they take a victory.
It was pretty good. Priest was doing his damn thing. That's all I got to say.
Yep.
He's
Peace
doing his
looked
damn
great.
thing. And again, more stuff to rotate through uh, the characters in the Judgment Day and give them stuff to do, which I
Yeah,
think is great.
I thought it was great. I'll
And all
shut up.
the matches in between was solid, so it's
Yeah,
cool.
I thought the whole thing was pretty good. So yeah, really good stuff. And
I
then
will say,
also,
wait, before
what?
we keep moving, I gotta call uh Dawkins. I gotta call him Shazam
Oh yeah,
because that flip where he landed, he did the the arms crossed, and
yeah,
yo, come on,
yeah. I'm just saying, he just told Top Dollar hold my beer.
Shazam.
He did a perfect flip. But you know what? Dawkins been working hard on that shit. So kudos
Yes,
to
sir.
him.
You know what? All those people hanging out with Natty, man, they
Yeah,
doing good things. Because if you notice, it's like Liv. I saw EO was there.
yeah,
Dawkins been there for a minute. Moose been there for a minute.
yeah.
Like, hey man, listen, they ain't playing games.
Yep. So, in the end of the show, we find out Adam Pearce said that they are fighting for the Raw Tag Team Championship.
Yes, sir.
So, it
But
looks like
I will just I point this out. Graves said something where it made it seem like it's not guaranteed on a certain show. He said they got the chance. They don't say when.
so technically they're supposed to fight for the tag team titles this week.
Okay, well that's generic. Whatever.
But
Graves.
so going into earlier when we talked about SmackDown, they're having a tournament for the SmackDown tag team titles.
So it's separate.
Yeah, they're separating the titles. So Judgment Day is fighting Usos for the Raw tag team titles, and they're doing their own little tournament on SmackDown, which the Banger Bros are gonna be part of against the Viking Raiders. Someone on the bus.
Ah, these guys. Now they want a taxi. Now Drew talking about a taxi. They
Yeah.
come on, man. Drew, you stop it. Stop it.
I don't. Yeah, I'm all for it. They're making me laugh, so I'm all for it. They just like beating the shit out of each other before they go to the ring.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's funny. So yeah, that looks like this is a way that they're gonna separate the tag team titles, as the Usos gonna fight for both titles within the next couple weeks.
Well, there you go. We'll see.
So I'm looking at like the whole thing with the last gate with the bloodline and keep fucking with Adam Pierce. I have a feeling that Adam Pierce might be like, all right, Roman, you defend the title against defend the SmackDown title against Kevin Owens, but your world title is gonna the WWF title is gonna be defended on the Royal Rumble.
Oh, this nerd. Yeah, that's there's no match. Wait, he can't have two matches.
He can. They keep fucking
That'd be
around to find
interesting.
out.
That'd be interesting to see. Okay, okay, that'd be interesting.
Roman keep fucking around and find out. I'm just saying. That's a way that you can separate the titles.
That's true.
You're kind of seeing it within the Usos, so you can see it with Roman as well.
Yeah, but where's Cody? He ain't come back yet.
You don't need it. Cody could
Listen,
go
they keep teasing
WrestleMania.
him. He's coming. He's
Yeah,
coming.
we'll see. All right, Monday Night Raw. What do you give it?
I'm gonna give it a solid A. All the matches were good. That last match was great, and Judgment Day looked amazing the whole show. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
good story stuff. All right. Um, and WWE NXT New Year's Evil results. I forgot this was a whole like special kind of thing. All right. So we kick off with Dijak versus Tony D'Angelo.
That was good. That was a good match. They were swinging for the fences.
Yep. Dijak wins.
I thought he was gonna kill him, but
I thought so
but
too,
he did.
but he was like too many eyes on me.
He's got to preserve some sense of justice. He doesn't kill people.
We got the tag team gauntlet match that the New Day had them go through a tag team gauntlet. They had like a couple jobbers at first, and the New Day was like, "Oh no, you're gonna fight the talent that we choose." So they fought Idris Enough and Malik Blade. That was a solid part. And then they had Josh Briggs and Brooke Jensen. That was also a solid part. And then we had the return of
Well,
Gallus.
they were beat up.
Yes,
That was the whole thing. They didn't
yes,
even get to fight.
yes. Oh yeah, they got beat up by Gallus. So Gallus came in, Mark Coffey and Wolfgang, and they beat Pretty Deadly, and they look like they are the number one contenders for the NXT Tag Titles against the New Day.
Yes, sir.
You
And
are
again,
gonna start.
solid.
Go ahead. Sorry.
It was solid, and it had character work
Yeah,
because the whole calling out the jobber thing.
yeah.
So cool.
Cool stuff. I like the chemistry between Pretty Deadly and New Day. I could watch them go at it with each other all day. They're hilarious. Nice seeing Gallus back. One is missing. I think we'll probably get him in the next couple of weeks. Um, like I said a couple of weeks ago, they all had issues with visas, so you're gonna probably start seeing like Piper Nevins back and Tyler Bate back and all that stuff because a lot of that stuff got worked out. So you start seeing them
I
soon.
saw something negative in return in regards to NXT UK.
Yeah.
I think she retired. I think Jenny says she because of
Yeah.
an injury, and
Yeah.
she's retired from wrestling.
Yeah,
So that's pretty sad.
that's Walter's Boo.
She was one of my favorite wrestlers in NXT UK.
She was a good
So
character. I liked her.
it
I,
makes
I
me
was
sad.
sad that she never got the title.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah, she never won the NXT Women's title. I think she was in line to win it, but I think like injuries kind of plugged it and kind of messed it up. But she was solid. She was solid. She was a great character. I think she was one of my favorite characters they built off of UK. So
Hmm.
yeah, sad to hear, but as long as she's healthy and she can walk and stuff like that, don't worry. Gunther got your back and he'll take care of you.
Hmm.
Because Gunther's beating people up anyway. He'll hit them extra hard for her. We got Braun Breaker defeats Grayson Waller by count out. I don't know.
Defeats with an asterisk. How dare you?
Uh, I wasn't feeling this match.
I thought the match was fine. I just didn't like the rope thing.
Me either.
I thought the first part was the up until it became an issue at the second part.
Yeah.
Because here's the part that bothers me is if you fix it mid match and it breaks again, you should just stop the match. I think they really should do kind of what they did was just like he has to get his shot again.
Yeah.
Because then you have the HBK thing and him talking about, yeah, you got to fight again.
Yep.
So I think that part is fine, but like, I don't know, man. There should be an angle where somebody in NXT gets either fired or the NXT is Grayson Waller tries to sue them.
Yeah.
Because like, come on, you can't do that.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling the match. To be honest with you, like it was okay. Like there was a little things here and there off, but hopefully their cage match is better. They're gonna have a cage match for the title at Vengeance Day.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, HBK shenanigans. So
Yeah.
who untie? Who did that? That's what I want to know.
Charlie Dempsey makes Hank Walker sniff his foot.
That was terrible.
he pulled that foot back. He made him smell his own feet. That was messed up.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Again, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just I feel that Dempsey would be better served having matches with other people.
Yeah.
So I think this should end pretty quickly.
Yeah. I think we're gonna get like I think you were talking about it last week too. Like I think we're gonna get like a submission team like with Gulak and Dempsey and probably another crab man.
Probably Chase.
Yeah, Andre
I wouldn't
Chase.
mind if they dismantle Chase U because it's not the best thing. Because didn't that open the show?
Yeah.
Well, the whole thing opened up that episode. Yeah.
They make me laugh though. Like the whole fucking when he carries Stacy the duck and shit. Like I find them very entertaining, but they're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Because I actually like the girl too. She makes me laugh. Like she's very like spunky. She reminds me of the cheerleader in Saturday Night Live, Will Ferrell.
She was just a weirdo. I don't know.
That's what she reminds me of though.
That character was odd.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say she was odd.
So I think that's what she reminds me of. That's why I like the character.
Mm-hmm.
We got the return of Jinder Mahal with an old school theme too. I'm happy they gave him the theme back because they changed his theme on the main roster. And I was like, what? Wait, hold up. I like that theme. I bopped to that theme versus Julius Creed.
My only question is what happened to Veer?
So technically, yeah. So there's story for him, but he'll come back.
So that's the only thing because remember they spent the time to build up this whole storyline.
Yeah.
And this was supposed to be the tag match. So very, very surprising.
Yeah.
I'm not mad, but it does just seem like a little distracting to me. Like, oh, geez, the guy that was there is not there.
But I was happy to see Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, I mean, let's see if they can build a strong stable with them.
Yeah. I wouldn't pass Jinder Mahal going for the NXT title either.
And not just put all the Indian guys together because, that's what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
will use Jinder a little stronger, like use him against Steiner. Technically, he was the contender for the first contender for the NXT title against Seth Rollins. So you could bring some history back with the NXT as well with Jinder Mahal.
True. That's true. I just would like them to do some type of damage is all I'm saying.
Yeah, it seems like Jinder Mahal always just gets stuck with Indian trio.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do something there. Yeah, do something more creative. But he has a bigger trio now because the last one he had, they were little guys that got fucked up by Randy Orton every single time. So at least they could secure something at least.
Yes, exactly.
Because Randall made mess of those. Mess of both of those guys. And then our main
Yep.
event was the number one contender for the women's title. This was a 20 women battle royal. And our winners are the Toxic Attraction. They both did the whole Brett and Lex Luger thing and both got eliminated at the same time.
I thought it was a little hokey.
Yeah.
I would have preferred if they just held hands and got stepped out the ring at the same
Like
time.
trust fall together.
No, just well, who you gonna fall on? You
Yeah.
got you both gonna fall on their heads together? No, don't do that.
Yes.
I'm just saying, hold the hand. No, it's a toxic attraction. I don't want them to get hurt.
Yeah.
Just hold it, let them hold hands, and just jump out, and their feet touch at the same time, and they just walk to the back, and everybody's mad or
Yeah.
happy. I don't know.
It was alright. My thing with the battle royal is the fact that I wanted to see some more of the rivalries within the battle royal. I think we didn't get a lot of it. Like I know, like Zoe and Nikita had a big thing, and they didn't fight until like the last few minutes of the battle royal. Things like that. Like there's a lot of rivalries in there, and I didn't see a lot of those rivalries like connect to each other, or when they came in, they go in after each other, kind of thing. That was my only miss thing with that. But
Well, I would say, to be honest, the people that have beef did eliminate each other because um, what's the girl from Legato?
yeah,
Her and Indy had a whole thing. So I mean, that resulted in Indy not being there. The lady that has the Isla Dawn wasn't in it, right? So
no,
she couldn't take out Kelly Ray. Kelly Ray just kind of fell out
yeah,
because she was trying to kill JC. No,
yeah,
she was trying to kill the new girl. The
yeah,
new
yeah,
girl. I think actually the best person, the person that came off the best was the new girl
yeah.
because
And
she had a good
Cora Jade,
elimination,
yeah, Cora Jade got eliminated twice.
which I don't understand.
Well, she just ran in and she got thrown out again. Like she was eliminated once already, but she just ran back in and got eliminated again.
Yeah,
But
I'm
it
just
didn't count
mad.
as two. But she just got thrown out again.
But well, they said it on the commentary. I'm just
Yeah,
like, who made that official?
I don't know.
Cut that out.
But Jane and Dolan are going for the women's championship. It's gonna be a triple threat at Avengers Day.
The match was fine. I think the ending was too hokey. Two
Okay.
two hokey endings to matches in one show.
Yeah.
No bueno.
Yeah.
No bueno.
All right. So what we gonna give NXT?
I'm gonna give it a B plus. I think, like I said, too many hokey endings to the matches, man. It's like, what's going on?
I'll
And
go
then
B.
they weren't, for me,
Yeah.
neither one of those weird endings I thought was pulled off as good as they probably thought they were gonna be.
Yeah.
That's what I gotta say.
I'm gonna go B minus just because of that. Like I wanted more out of the Waller and Steiner match. I thought we could have got something more because again, the build of it been great. The 20 women battle royal again, like I had my little issues with the rivalries going at each other, but other than that, again, the ending was hokey and honestly, they again something that could have been done better. Um, I did like the return of Jinder Mahal. I wish they made more sense of it in that sense, but other than that, I like seeing Jinder Mahal, and I actually like his theme music, so I was happy to hear that. I like his theme music a lot. I bop to
He probably bought it.
it. All right, we go to AEW Dynamite, and this was a stat card too. There's a lot of good wrestling this week. I'll say that. We kick off with John Moxley versus Hangman Page. I really liked the match. Like going into this match. I just gonna start being nitpicky with like the kickouts and things like that, just because there's some like big moves that shouldn't have had you getting right back up and things like that. So those are the things that just really like take me off it
Tell
because it was
Moxley to
like
calm his ass down.
yeah. So just like stay down for 5 seconds, a little bit. Like
Tell Moxley to calm his ass down.
yeah. So
That's all
that
I
was
gotta
my
say.
own thing. Other than that, it was a solid match. I think their next match will be a lot better. So it was alright.
I mean, I agree with that. Tell Moxley to calm his ass down.
Yeah. Um. Then we got the return Adam Cole, baby.
Chugs is in the building.
I'm happy to see him back.
Yes, sir. And it was a good promo.
Yep.
Good
And
to see
I'm
him.
glad like the concussion shit it didn't stop him. Like I'm happy he's back.
Mm-hmm.
We got Jungle Boy and Hook versus Big Bill and Lee Moriarty.
I thought it was a good showcase for Hook and Jungle Boy. Boy, like, Big Bill didn't really do anything.
Nah.
But Bill got tossed around.
Yep. It's gonna be
I
Big
want to
Bill
see
and
Big
Lil
Bill
Lee.
hurt people.
Yeah.
Or build something.
Yeah.
One of the two.
He's too big to be like dropping like kind of just getting his ass kicked like that.
I just feel bad because he went through that whole transformation and he actually stuck to it and became a better wrestler. And now he's just.
I'm just saying he should have done an Impact.
Yeah,
This is
I
what he
think so.
gets for not staying in Impact.
I think he thought he was going on to bigger and better things, whereas I think Impact is turning into something better.
Yep.
So he should have stayed to help it get big, help it get that way.
Yeah. Next thing we go to is Bryan Danielson versus Kosuke Takahashi.
That was good. That
Takashita.
that
Sorry.
was my favorite. That was my favorite match.
Good match. Very good match.
And I love the MJF promo when he came out talking
Yeah.
just mad trash.
Yes.
Mad trash. So it
Good
was
match.
great.
Very good match.
Very good.
Saraya and Tony Storm versus Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter.
That was actually solid. I will give credit though for the story they put with the Sheeta thing, because it's sometimes when you do an act and try to be nonchalant about it, try not to get caught, sometimes it does backfire. And
Yeah.
you know what? Throw a kendo stick in the ring with Britt Baker and see what happens.
There you go.
Just say it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Match was
It made
alright.
sense.
Yeah, match was alright. I thought it was
Mhm.
like that. I know many people were disappointed that it was just Tony Storm and not who they thought it was gonna be. And honestly, it was never confirmed. So don't get so mad.
I don't even know what
something's
you're talking
happened.
about. That's how much I know. So
Yeah, people thought it was gonna be Sasha.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
like, she's still in Japan. She got heat
Okay.
in Japan now. So who knows?
Okay. Why would she leave?
I don't know. Jericho Appreciation Society. It's gonna be Starks and Hager next week. AEW likes doing the tower thing. Like, you gotta fight everyone in my gang in order to get to me. They do that a lot. They do that with Hank with MJF. They do that with Jericho now.
I think Jericho always did that though, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight my buddies.
Because he's had a group almost as long as he's been there. So
No, 100%. Yeah. Well, MJF also had people to do it because he did it to Warlow. He did it to Cody as well.
That's true. That is true.
So like, yeah,
That
they
is
always do the Mortal Kombat tower to get to them. Anyway, promos were it was nothing. I don't think the promos were that great. But you see where it's
For
gonna
which
go
one?
for the Jericho Appreciation Society. It was
Oh. It didn't tickle my fancy that much. I thought it was not the greatest that they've done, but it was alright.
Yeah. And then our main event was the best of 7 AEW Trios titles. This is the Elite Death Triangle ladder match for this is the end all, and the winner will be the Trios champion. I knew the Elite was gonna win. Like, there is no doubt in my mind. Once that Omega got the U.S. title, Omega's not losing as long as he has the IWGP U.S. title.
I could see him losing to Will Ospreay if he comes and fights him one time. Not
If he
for the
would like,
championship.
if he's for the title, yes. But if
No, I
he's
mean not for the championship.
yeah, if
Not
he
for-
fights for anyone that while he's holding that title, he's not losing.
Well, I don't think he's losing title matches. I don't
Yeah.
think so. Not anytime soon. But I could see him losing a singles match to somebody that's a rival.
Yeah.
Like if Pac fought him,
Yeah.
I could see it being a match that like you could say, Okay, if he lost, it'd be fine.
Well, I said it here. So if he doesn't lose, there you go. So the trios, it was a good match. Like it was very entertaining using the ladder and stuff like that. There was a lot of crazy ass shit going in this match. Um, we got the elite winning, and yeah, new trio champions.
Yeah, I like a lot of the stuff that again it was different from the other ones. I like Pop stuffing on the ladder when Kenny tried to use he smashed his head, so that ended up playing a factor in the match. His hand the entire match.
Yeah,
I like. Well, I'm not saying I should like it, but I like when Nick Jackson missed not the 450, the leg drop. It
yeah,
fell ass first fell ass first on the leg on the ladder, and he was just done. Like there was a bunch of messed up stuff that happened in this match.
yep. So AEW we give it.
I gave it a solid B. I think 2 out of 3 matches were great. I think but I had some issues with the Moxley Hangman.
Yeah,
I had some not issues. It just wasn't the greatest tag. The winner's tag was just okay, but
yeah,
I appreciated the story. But it was like there was only 2 really I say great matches.
yeah,
This the main event and that Takeshita and Brian.
yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I go B plus. I'm gonna go B plus. I did enjoy the match though. I did enjoy the ladder match. I enjoyed the Bryan match. Again, Moxie match I had issues with. Um, Other than that, it was a solid show. And we go to Impact. Did you watch the Impact episode?
This week, yes, sir.
Yep, yep. So we kick off with Raj Singh and Sherry versus Johnny Swinger and Ziggy Dice. I think that was on the before the Impact.
No, I didn't get to see that. That was before the Impact.
Yeah, yes, I didn't see that either. Josh Alexander and Bully Ray have a digital face to face. I actually dug that whole thing. I actually thought they actually
Mm-hmm.
had a lot of good things to say, and it kind of caught me up for everything.
Yeah, it was actually very good.
Yeah,
I like what Willie had to say. I'll be honest.
yeah.
He went on for a little minute, and it was good.
We had Brian Myers versus Heath with Rhino, and Matt Cardona with Brian Myers. Heath defeated Brian Myers. I didn't like it because Brian Myers lost. I'm just not
Again,
gonna
it
like
was a solid
matches
match.
unless my guys win.
No, hell, oh baby,
No,
it was Heath in the match.
unless
Come
he
on.
unless he's dressed as Sting, I don't care. Stang,
Did you know, according to Jericho, I was just about to bring up. Did you know that Stang is a felon?
a felon?
So there was a Jericho podcast last week about wrestlers in crime,
Yeah,
and there was a guy that wrestled in WCW with Jericho,
it was a fake
but
Sting,
he
right?
said he wasn't the guy that was fake Sting, but he pitched the whole idea where he was the black Sting,
Oh,
and
okay.
he called himself Stang. And this is back in the 90s before the Stang we know. I just couldn't stop laughing. Stang is a felon.
I know for a
The
fact
real
that they
Stang.
100% didn't get it from. They got it
No, I
from.
don't know. I don't know. It could be a joke. Just they know about the black Stang.
I think it's more the fact that that's how Heath says it, and he doesn't say it
Yeah.
differently.
No, I understand. I understand that.
This
I'm
is
just making a joke because it's funny.
yeah, that's
So.
actually crazy. I actually gotta listen to it. I put that on my list to listen to. I think it's to listen to it yet.
hmm That's freaking weird.
That's crazy. The Black Stain. That makes sense.
I wish they had like a B-roll of that because that's ridiculous.
I kind of want to see the first promo of that. I really do.
But they said the guy was crazy and they didn't let him do it. So
Okay,
that sucks.
they fucked up. Could have been the biggest thing they ever had.
Come on, man. I can imagine.
World Tag Team Champions Rosemary with Jessica defeat versus Savannah Evans. Savannah Evans win with the help of Tasha Steeles and Giselle Saul and Jai Vivel. There's so many people. But it was okay. It was nothing special.
They was trying to get her because it was basically the Death Dolls went outside,
Yeah.
so they were playing it safe though.
Yep. Yep.
They should have just tried to kill Tasha Steelz out there. They
100%.
was being nice.
Yep. The design shaves Sammy Callahan's head.
Yeah, they gonna kill somebody.
Yep.
That's all I know. They gonna kill somebody.
Yeah. And after Scott D'Amore blew the attack, Gail Kim announced that his temporary replacement will be announced tomorrow. Which, when we get to Hard to Kill, I was actually excited to see him. It made me
We
smile.
missed we missed a match. It's not in order. The first match was whatchamacallit? It was Masha Slamovich versus what's her name?
It was.
Taylor Wilde.
You know what? Impact has
And
this shit all kind of weird.
jumbled up.
Yeah.
And that match was awesome.
Yeah, that was a good match. I forgot about
That
that.
was a very good match.
My
That
bad.
was a very good match.
Yeah, it's not even on here.
If you go to the YouTube,
Oh,
it's on a little
yeah,
recap,
yeah.
but it's like you have to scroll through it.
Yeah, because they didn't write it down. Because that
Because
was
there was a Black Taurus versus was it Green?
yeah,
Anthony Green.
yeah,
That was the other one.
yeah. Because the digital thing it happened right after that match.
Yes.
Yeah, so Impact, you fucked up. I'm looking at your
Yeah, it was a really good little demo match with Gresham and this other guy. This kind of not I want to say Jara, but I don't know who he is. You know what I mean? Some young, but he stressed that dude. He turned him into a press. Like there's a few little good things they had, but
Yeah.
the recap is probably better.
Yeah. We got Mike Bailey versus Anthony Green. Yeah, Anthony Green. That was a good match.
Yeah. He's been turning it up.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I could see him with that Impact World title this year.
Are you talking about Speedball? No,
Yeah, no,
I'm talking about the other guy.
Oh, the other dude. Yeah, he's a good hand too. Like I remember him from Evolve.
Mm-hmm.
He was good. And we go to Eddie Edwards, Moose, and Steve McKellen versus Josh Grisham, Digital Media Champ Joe Henry, and Rich Swann. Hendry. There you go.
And this was the 6-man tag, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Good match.
Yes, sir. Solid match.
Yeah. Good go home. I thought it was a good go home episode too. Hard to go.
I agree.
All right. Now, how the order will be is I think this and Hard to Kill started at the same time as SmackDown. So let's do SmackDown first. We do Hard to Kill and Rampage. You didn't get to watch, but I'll just run down Rampage. Impact, where you give it?
Impact, I'm gonna give it a B plus.
B
It was a
plus.
solid show.
Yeah, I give B plus. A good go home show. It was a solid go home show. Kick off SmackDown with the Intercontinental Championship match. You got Gunther defeats Braun Strowman to retain the Intercontinental Championship.
That was a very good match. That's for Braun, I think.
Yeah.
To have a different type of match with a different type of opponent.
Yeah. It was really good. Like I really enjoyed that match. That was a match I actually watched a second time just because I actually will say that was probably one of Braun's like best wrestling matches.
I would think so.
As a
One of
wrestler,
his best
like
championship matches, like because remember most of his matches are him just demolishing people or they have to cheat to beat him or something. It's a Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley just throwing supers to the win type of match. You know what I mean? So this was actually a legitimate. They gave it time.
Yeah.
Got to see Braun wrestle.
Yeah. I mean? I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
The only thing that I thought was a little was hokey was because of the boots he wore, and it's like he's not gonna win this match. I know you're trying to make a sentimental thing. I understand the Green Bay shoes he had for the kid.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why you gotta tell me this? Why you gotta make me feel bad that Braun's gonna lose?
Yeah.
So
We got Rey Mysterio return, and he fought back. Karrion Kross came out. They had a bunch of promos, and Rey Mysterio wound up getting choked out by the end.
again, Rey Mysterio cannot catch a break.
Everyone's after his ass. Like, what has he done
Every,
wrong? The last 5 years, he's just been murdered.
I think it's that everybody feels like he should retire already. They're like, come on, man, go away.
And
Stop it.
it's like everyone hates Chris.
Not coming back.
Everyone hates
Why are you still healthy? Get out of here.
He got thrown off a roof. He lost an eye. He lost his son. Fuck. Let the man live.
He's been cursed since 2020. Damn.
God damn. All right. We got Tegan Nox defeats Xia Li. I had issues with this match.
Disappointed in the lack of ferocity in this match.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing. Okay, remember, they had a little thing
Mm-hmm.
where she got kicked in the head. They didn't
She
know
cost
who
her
it
the
was.
tag
They
titles.
revealed it was Xia Li. That's what I'm saying. They revealed it was Xia Li, right? Then they had a match. Tegan Nox lost. Remember, they had a little thing, like, I think it was either last week or
Yeah.
the week before, and she lost. So this is like the first time they're gonna have a full ass match, and I just didn't feel like Tegan Nox was trying to take that girl's head off because she cost her the title. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I
That's
felt
what-
that, and then I got kind of annoyed that Xia Li kept trying to get cheered from the fans.
That's true. She's
Like,
supposed to be bad.
you're a heel. Like, why you getting the audience approval? Like, you're supposed to beat the shit out of her and keep it going. So that kind of annoyed me because she kept doing it too much, and I was like, yo, you're annoying me in that match. Yeah, there was no like animosity in this match. There's no like aggressive in this match. You cost me a title kind of shit in this match. I felt like this was a regular ass match with people that did not know each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I had issues with that.
That's,
We got Bray Wyatt vowed to dim the lights of a late night with his old ass rocking chair. Brought it back.
He was talking a lot of smack in that chair.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying a lot of stuff that I don't know if he meant.
He
said, I am Uncle Howdy. He said, I am him. There's a few things he said in that promo. It's just like, okay, what you trying to tell us? What are you trying to say?
Yeah.
And are you telling the truth?
Or is he lying?
That's what I'm saying. I'm interested. That's all. This left me with questions. That's all it did.
As the world turns next week, find out more information about Uncle Stinky.
Uncle Stinky.
He's gonna come out in a pimp suit.
That ain't right. That's.
He's gonna pimp the Fiend.
I mean,
The
they
Fiend
tried
will be
to.
one of his bitches.
They tried to, and then Randy had to kill him. So I don't.
Randy murdering people. All right. We did have backstage stuff with Raquel and Liv Morgan. This led into a match. Liv.
Why was wait,
knocked
hold
the shit
on.
out of her.
Why was Liv a jerk? I mean, not Liv. Why was Raquel being passive aggressive?
Because she's showing that she's bigger than everybody. She's a jerk.
I mean, then don't be mad when you get slapped in the face.
Yeah, she had
you
it
gonna
coming.
talk about Liv's size. You gonna be like, well, if you was bigger, you'd have won. And I'm just like, damn, it's like that.
Like,
okay.
I think she deserved it. Like, I'm not questioning why Liv punched in her mouth. I was like, yeah, I would have punched in her mouth too. Like, I agree with her.
And shout outs to Maxine Dupree. All right,
Yeah.
do the damn thing. That's all I'm saying.
Here we go.
You ain't see it in that backstage?
Yeah,
I'm
and
just
Emma.
saying. Do the damn thing.
Love Emma too. Yeah, Emma. Good match between the two, but it was just a ass whipping for Liv Morgan for the most part.
She tried.
Yeah, she tried.
She tried
She
to
went
put
for
it
the
through table and
kneecaps.
everything.
All right, I'm gonna say to every female in wrestling to look when you fight Raquel Gonzalez, study Bret Hart versus Diesel. When you study that match, you see exactly what Bret Hart did to take down Diesel. He fucked up his knee. Go for the legs.
Stop jumping on people.
Yeah,
That's how
hitting
Liv
with
got caught. Stop jumping at the big person.
Don't jump on her. Don't hit her on the back. You see how strong her back is. Go for the knee.
Exactly. She's not flexing her knee when she comes to the ring.
Exactly.
So.
She's flexing her back. Don't go upper body. Go lower body. Liv, Alexa, y'all two are the small people. I'll say Zelina too, cause y'all you tiny as well. Study Brett versus Diesel Survivor Series. You have homework now.
Do it.
Then do that. Raquel Gonzalez, cause you got to take a knee out. Simple as that. And then our main event was Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. They fought to a no contest because the Bloodline came in and destroyed Kevin Owens. This was a fantastic match though. Like again, these guys' chemistry is no. It's really hard to match. They beat the shit out of each other, and you can see them beat the shit out of each other.
How are they? How are they still walking?
Yeah.
They're gonna be two middle-aged men in wheelchairs still beating each other up.
Yeah.
That brain bust on the apron. You don't see that every day. That was crazy.
And what that
Just
makes me
saying.
laugh too is the fact that you remember the New Day podcast with Sami Zayn. He gonna be he gonna live for the pop. Like he's gonna be like 80 something years old, going back in the ring just to do it for the pop.
Just saying. He gonna take one of them upside down drops from Kevin Owens off the second rope.
Yeah.
And he ain't gonna get up.
Yeah.
You keep it up.
Good way to end the SmackDown. Good way to continue the storyline of the Bloodline storyline. Very good stuff.
Solo looking like a killer. Just saying.
Yeah, murdering people.
When you got problems, you call Solo.
Yeah.
And then I like that people spotted out the little KO. The KO grabbed his leg at the end, and Sammy kicked his hand off. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't notice that.
Yeah. SmackDown, what do you give it?
I give it a solid A.
I would give
The
it an
only
A as
real
well.
thing only thing I have issues with was basically Xia Li taking Knox, and not that it was sloppy or anything. It just a few things that didn't 100% make sense.
There was no personality in that match. I'll 100% say that.
It was the wrong personalities in that match.
Yeah, there you go.
Like Xia Li came out as a good guy. I'm like, no, girl, you tried to hurt somebody. That's not, no.
Yeah.
And the other girl wasn't mad.
You know, I actually would like them to do the character she had before. Like I was digging that whole like mystery, the lady watching her.
Yeah.
I was digging that. Which is
Why did they stop was
which
it
is
Tian
Wendy
Sha?
Chu now.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, that's Wendy
But they
Chu.
got rid of Boa.
Yeah.
Was just in the back somewhere now. Like,
I think he got injured.
Oh, all right.
But I actually was digging that, but then again, like when we described that storyline, is that she's not supposed to feel pain. Why is she feeling pain?
I think she needs to get beat up and go away.
Yeah.
For like 2 weeks, and then they should start that because like she had a thing.
Yeah. The funny thing is that she has been off TV and then she comes back to TV, but they didn't capitalize on it.
Well, listen, but they got a plan now.
Yeah.
They steal a lot of other things. Let's steal that one from us.
Yeah. All right. We go to Hard to Kill. The pay-per-view because that was right before Rampage. Did you watch any of the countdown to Hard to Kill?
No, I only saw the main show, the main pay-per-view.
I will say, and just because I think you like, just because I know some things you like, I'll say watch the X Division Scramble with Angels, Yua Yamura, Delirious, Mike Jackson, Mike Bailey, and Kushida.
Mm-hmm.
You had this guy that's like 73 years old, still wrestling. He walked all the top rope and fucking did the old school and shit.
Oh, that dude. Okay.
Yeah, it was actually really entertaining though. It was a really fun match. So I'll actually rock that match and give it a 4. That was actually really fun to watch. Angels won the Kushida locks Angel in for submission. He won that match.
Got you. Okay.
So Kushida wins. Then you have the X Division champion Trey Miguel versus Black Taurus with Crazy Steve. X Division champion wins. Solid match. They've been having really good matches between them two. The one on Impact I think was a bit better, but I enjoyed it as well. These two matches were right before the show began.
Okay, gotcha. Understood.
Shout outs to the Don West 10 Bell salute. Everyone was out there. Even you saw Victoria and a couple other people that you haven't seen in a while on the stage, which was really cool. I learned that Victoria is actually producing a lot of the women's matches.
Okay.
Shout
That's
outs
good.
to
I
her.
mean, her name is. I don't know why they don't just give her real name
Yeah,
because now she has her Impact name back. But I'm like, at this point,
yeah,
I don't think she's gonna wrestle. Let's let her be Lisa Marie.
yeah, exactly.
Like we know what her name is.
We
Stop it.
kick off with Hard to Kill with the Impact World Championship match. You have Josh Alexander versus Bully Ray in a full metal mayhem of Impact for the Impact World title.
That was a great match. It was vicious. It felt personal. They went very far in the match. I like the stuff with the ladder. The first fake out where
Yeah,
he jumped on the table and then Bully pushed him in the ring and he fell directly into the thumbtacks. I
yeah,
was like, God damn. Also, I was distracted for a third of the match because he had a thumbtack right in the back of his head.
yeah, yeah. That
I
was
was like, I
painful.
can't believe this man is wrestling with a thumbtack in his
I
head.
don't even think
Jeez.
he feels it, and that's the crazy shit.
No, I don't think
He
so.
probably felt
It was
he's feeling it
that
now.
was it. Yeah, that's true.
he's
That is true.
he's feeling that now. He's not feeling it. He didn't feel it before.
But I appreciate it because again, it delivered on the hardcore and
Yeah,
it delivered on the story.
yeah.
Because then the wife comes in and the bullies guys came in first, and so it had a bunch of stuff to it. And it was good,
I was happy
very
his
good.
wife got vengeance.
True.
Cause she's gonna get beat up,
That's
so
true.
I was happy that she got some vengeance. Josh
Hmm.
Alexander wins. He's still your Impact World Champion. I'll give this a 4-5.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5 as well.
No. We go to the Impact World Tag Team Championship match. You got Morrison Machine Guns versus the Major Players versus Heath and Rhino versus the Bullet Club in a four-way elimination tag team match. We got Rhino and Heath get eliminated first. You got Major Players who eliminated second. They also came back to interrupt, but it didn't work. But then you got the winners, the Morrison Machine Guns retain the titles.
That was a very very good
The wrong people
match.
won the
I was
titles.
I was upset that the Bullet Club didn't win because Bay and Ace Austin. I have been paying attention to the New Japan stuff
Yeah.
that they were showing in the highlights. Is has been very good. So I was hoping they win.
I will give this match a 4. I would give it a 4.5 if the Major Players won.
Well, I'll say that, but for my team, so I'll give it a 4.
Major Players should win everything. I'm just saying. But still your champions, Mother Standard Machine Guns, and then you also got the return of Frankie Kazarian saying that he re-signed to Impact Wrestling. That's a good pick. I actually,
Yes, sir.
for the little shit time he had in Impact Wrestling, I enjoyed him more than I like any time he had in AEW.
He was fine. I think he was fine when they first started, but after they broke up, I thought it went downhill.
Yeah, he was the Elite Destroyer, the fake Sting. He was Sting.
Sting got bodies.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the middle champion Joe Hendry versus Moose. This also has shenanigans and Moose winning the match, and then the return of San Martino Morella. And he said the match will start again, and Joe Henry takes the win. Still mid-year champion, Joe Hendry.
I thought this match was surprisingly good. Like I said, I saw the reaction of Hendry because that crowd was very, very behind Moose, even though he's the bad guy.
Yeah, he's from Atlanta, isn't he?
And I believe so.
Okay.
So they were in Atlanta, and that crowd was behind Moose.
Okay.
And again, the venue was actually a little bigger than a regular show. So when you heard them booing, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, they want Moose to win. And so I noticed Hendry like amp it up a bit,
Yeah.
which I guess like to show the crowd, okay, he's good. And him doing that showed me, oh, okay, this guy he's got something because he has unique offense. I think when he walked Moose around the ring, that was ridiculous. As Moose is a big boy.
Yep.
That's all I gotta say.
Yep.
So it was a good ass match. I'm gonna give it a 4.25.
4.25. I'll give it 4.25 too. It was good.
And
That
good
was
to
like
see
Go ahead.
Santina. Good to see Santina.
Yeah, Santino Morella. He's the new commissioner of AEW. Oh no, Impact Wrestling, AEW. Impact Wrestling. So he's taking the control for Demorse, right? He's selling his injury.
And he looks like a DEA agent,
Yep.
which is
Look, look like
why.
you're gonna arrest people.
He looks like he's on one of the Channel 7, the ABC cop detective shows. Like, what are you doing?
NYPD Blue.
Yeah,
Santino
exactly.
Morella. Anyway. We got Deanna Peraza versus Misha Slamovich versus Taylor Wilde versus Killer Kelly. Masha Slamovich won, and she's the number one contender for the
Crazy.
Knockouts Championship.
And I don't know if she's a hometown girl, but that crowd was behind Taylor Wilde a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
And it was a solid ass match.
Yeah.
I'm sad that Deanna didn't win because that's the favorite.
Yeah.
But I mean, Masha won, and that's pretty damn good. And again, it was a solid ass match. So
Yeah.
I'm
Go
gonna go
for it.
for.
It's 4 here too.
Also, I have to give credit because of the character work between Killer Kelly and Masha because they're both crazy.
Yeah.
And that's like their thing. So when Masha was beating up on Kelly, she just started standing up with the smile on her face. I'm like, all right, okay.
Yeah.
It was some good stuff.
We got Rick Swan versus Steve McCallum. Falls Count Anywhere match.
And I think this match delivered.
Yeah.
It was very entertaining. It wasn't as gory as the first match because this was technically a hardcore match, Falls Count Anywhere. But like they did the damn thing. The Macklin diving in the dumpster.
Yeah.
Them literally fighting on the sidewalk had me dying laughing. Cause I'm just imagining people driving down the street just see this black dude, this white guy just fighting. Yeah. You're like, what the hell is going on? And then the dude trying to leave the parking. It just had a lot of little things that just made me laugh. So I thought it was great. I'm gonna give this one a 4.
Yeah.
But I will say I was hoping that
Swanman.
what's it called it? Won the match though.
Yeah. I thought it was a good match. I'll go with 4 too. It was a very entertaining, like you said, it reminded me of the backstage brawls from SmackDown, the SmackDown games and shit. And 100%, when you said that 100% like went in my head. I was like, yeah, that actually did. So I enjoyed it. It was good.
Hmm.
Eddie Edwards versus Jonathan Grisham.
That was crazy. That was solid as hell.
Yeah.
That was a fight too. It was just I didn't expect it. Eddie is a person again I'm not 100% familiar with. I know he's an Impact kind of mainstay.
Yeah.
He's been there for a long time, and
Mm-hmm.
he's transformed. He looked completely different when he was younger. Now he's like more. He reminds me now of Impact's Mick Foley.
Yeah.
Like I just get that feeling from him. Like he's a hardcore guy, but he's constantly having like great matches with other people, just a variety of people.
Yeah.
And he beats the hell out of them. And that's no exception. He was chopping the shit out of Gresham.
Yep. Eddie Edwards wins this match. I'll go 4-2-5-2. It was really good.
This one, yeah, I'm gonna go 4-2-5. That was very good.
And then our main event is the Knockouts World Champion, Jordan Grace, versus Mickey James, title for career, and the winner, new Knockouts Champion, Mickey James.
I didn't see it coming. Like I said, we thought Rumble. You said she could be a champ and still be there, but I thought she was gonna lose and just be gone.
I still think she's gonna appear in the Rumble.
If she lost, okay, they have a good working relationship. Okay, let's see. But like I said, I thought she was gonna lose.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was a great match. So kudos to them. I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
I go 4-5 as well. Very strong match, very competitive match. I think probably kicking off 2023 with like a hell of a women's match. That's gonna be hard to top, but there's a lot of years to go. So, but Mickey, watch your back for Masha Slamovich.
Oh my goodness.
She's coming for that title, so you might be retired next month. Just saying.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just saying. Now you have a target on your back, and everyone's coming for you. So
now you got the crazy one coming after you.
Hard to kill. What you give it overall?
Overall, I'm gonna give it a 4.
Good 4.
Dare I say 4.25? It was very, very good.
I think I'll go 4-2-5. I think I enjoyed even the Beyond before the show. There were some really good matches on there. So yeah, overall 4-5. Very good pay per view. Very good start to the new year. Very good, great pay per view.
Mm-hmm.
Last but not least, we have AEW Rampage. You didn't get to see it. Sacrifice had to be made. I did see it, so I'll just run it down real fast and give my little review. Yeah, Darby Allin versus Juice Robinson for the TNT Championship. I'll give that match a. It was a solid match. Very good competitive stuff. Darby Allin wins, keeps his title. You had Eddie Kingston and Ortiz versus Kings of the Black Throne. You had Malachi Black um, and King. What is his name? Anyway, Kings of the Black Throne won. Julia Hart helped him win the match. It was alright. It was nothing like a big match. It was. I wish there was more story into it. Like, I don't know what they're doing with Eddie Kingston right now, but I feel like he kind of lost momentum.
Well, I see him about to have a real high profile match, but it's not an AEW. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
like he's not being used in AEW like that. He's New Japan. He's been fucking killing it.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is true.
And then our main event was Anna Jay and Tay Mello versus Ruby Soho and Willow Nightingale in a in a street fight, and it was crazy. It was a very good hardcore match. There's a lot of bad spots that it looks like it's gonna hurt them later on, but I give them credit where credit's due. They helped. They bled. They beat the shit out of each other. So that's where you want from the match. Overall show, I'll give it a B minus, but a good
Okay,
show.
good, good.
And then all right, we run down this real fast. Podcast we listen to. Listen to Carmelo Hayes on Ryan Satin's, and I also listen to After the Bell with what was on After the Bell? I just went blank. After the Bell had a good conversation too, and I completely forgot. Was it Grayson? No, it wasn't Grayson Waller. That was the other week. I'll tell you right now. I had LA Knight. That was a good conversation too.
Oh yes, I did hear the LA Night.
Yeah.
That was a very good one. Very good episode.
I'll also shout out Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. They always have interesting stuff, so definitely check them out when you get a chance. And if you're actually looking for the WWE Elites, the classic figures, they're all like $10 on Target.com. That's like the original AJ Styles, the Kent Shamrock, the Dingo Warrior, and I forgot the other figure in that set. So you know, I just saw it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Let's finish this list of the year end stuff, and then we'll finish with the wrestling retrospect. So we're gonna do a few of them for this. So we have our top 5 of the year. I'll go with tag team champ matches first. So top 5 tag team matches.
Top 5 tag team. Okay, okay, all right.
So you could go first. I'm gonna go first.
Well, which topic is the first one?
Top 5 tag team matches.
Okay. Let's see. The list I have here is Usos versus Street Profits, Money in the Bank, 2022. I have New Day versus Pretty Deadly for the NXT Tag Team Championships. I have Nikki ASH and Dewdrop versus Toxic Attraction. That was, says NXT September 6, 2022. I have NXT Women's Tag Team Championship Fatal 4-Way for the championships, which Chance and Carter won.
Yeah.
That's August 2nd, 2022. And the last one I have it's a little bit. It's hard because if I'm putting them both together,
Yeah,
uh, I guess I would say. See, do we include trios matches
you
in
could do
tag
that.
team
Yeah,
or is that not?
trios could go in there.
Because the trios match I liked the most this year was actually FTR versus Osprey and his group.
Okay.
And I thought that match was great. FTR and Trent
Oh,
versus
nice.
Osprey. What was it? What's the name of it? The
The United Empire or some shit.
United Empire. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I thought that was an amazing tag team match.
All right. So Minion and Ty don't have a top five tag team matches, so I'll just do mine. So mine's number one is Uso Street Profits SummerSlam. Number two is Brawling Brutes versus Imperium Extreme Rules. Three was FTR Briscoes Forbidden Door. Four was New Day Pretty Deadly NXT Deadline, and five is Profits versus Gable and Otis Halloween Raw, because that was a funny ass match.
Okay, okay.
That's when they dressed as the Patrick Swayze and Chris Farley from the Chippendales.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah, yeah.
I love that.
Yep.
That shit was hilarious. Um,
Okay, okay.
we'll go next one we'll do is moments. So top five moments. Could be a win of the match. Could be something that happened that changed the course.
Well, I'm not. Okay, well, they're not in order
Okay,
because
that's
I
fine.
I don't really. Uh, but I will say Cody taking that jacket off at Hell in the Cell.
Yeah, that's
Him just wrestling that match looking like that.
yeah,
That's a moment. Brock Lesnar and the forklift is my number one. I don't give a damn.
yeah.
That was amazing. That was SummerSlam. Sheamus getting a standing ovation after his match with Gunther.
Yeah.
I thought that was another amazing moment. Um, Trying to think. This year, Bailey when she returned
Yeah,
with
that's a
damage
good one.
control.
No,
I
that's
mean, not
100.
last year. Last year.
SummerSlam last year. Yeah,
Um, yeah. So that was another one. I thought that was crazy.
yeah.
I didn't see that come at all. Um, and a fifth moment. Trying to think. You know what? Fifth moment was when the New Day went to NXT
Nice. I dig
because
that.
I never in a million years thought that was going to happen.
That's cool. So moments, I'll go with Ty's first. Shout outs to him. He has a TikTok on. He has a wrestling TikTok called Wrestling Simps. Check him out. Give
Wait,
him
wait,
a
wait.
follow.
Before you go, I don't want to let you too far. Um, I will put in honorable mention. Manny Rose unifying the titles.
That was a good moment too.
So yeah.
Yeah. So his top five is everything in the last match of Roman and Brock. So pretty much him, the tractor, with the ring.
Hmm.
Bloodline embrace Sami Zayn. That's number two. MJF winning AEW World Titles. Three. Bray and Cody's returns. Four. And Vince retiring as five. For Minion. Minion has he has a five. Where is it? Cody's return. Bray's return. That's one and two. Sammy saving the bloodline in War Games and being acknowledged. That's three. Acclaim winning the tag titles. That's four. And the Elite returns with the Kansas theme, which is five. Uh,
Okay. Okay.
my
Okay.
moments. Where is it? There we go. My moments is Triple H taking over WWE. It's one.
Hmm.
Sammy, the Usi
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
promo.
yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot to put that in there,
Yeah,
but
Sammy
yes,
Usi
you're right.
promo
You're right.
was number three. Number two. Bray Wyatt return is number three. Cody at Mania is number four. Liv Morgan cash in is number five, and MJF's title one win is number six.
Okay.
I gotta give
Okay.
some love to
And
Liv
yeah,
Morgan.
I could say honorable mention to Liv. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a great moment.
and then my honorable mention will be New Day going to NXT, because I never, again, like you said, I never expected that.
Hmm.
We could go top five most improved. you think you have that.
I get. I guess I could do a top five most improved. Okay, okay, okay.
You want me to
Number
run?
one is gonna be my.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. But as for people, I'm gonna say number one is gonna be my girl Abaddon because she actually got better, but she got hurt, so
Yeah.
don't worry about it. But the most of that year she was getting better. I saw her grinding. Number two, I'm gonna say um getting better. See there, this is the thing. This is in my eyes for certain people because I know they were already good, but getting better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say pretty deadly.
Pretty deadly.
I'm gonna say pretty deadly. I'm gonna say they turned it up that year, and they became like one of my favorite tag teams.
You still definitely gotta watch the UK stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, as good as they are, they probably were already that great. But to
Yeah,
me,
they
I
were.
think they had a
Yeah.
great year. Um, Getting better. I'll give props to Nikita,
Okay.
but I kind of just to add to her though, like she was already really good when she came out the gate. Like she had like minimal bumps and hiccups when she got there, but like
Yeah.
she's pretty solid. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
All
Oh, you know what I will say? A number one improvement I think was really Caden and Casey.
Yeah. They're on my
Those
list.
two.
Yeah.
Those two.
Um.
How many did I have? Was
Yeah.
that
That was
three or
five.
four? That was five?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's
All right.
five. Yeah. You
I
said.
think it was four.
All right. Who you did? Pretty deadly. You did Casey and Carter. Um.
I said Abby was one, so that's
Abigail.
three.
Yeah. And you
And
said
what
one
else did I
more.
say?
There's one more you said. Drawing blank.
Uh, I didn't say Grayson Waller. I didn't
No, you didn't
say
say Waller.
Carmelo Waller. Okay, so put
Waller.
Waller in there. Mm-hmm.
So that's four. Yeah, one more.
That's four. Um, I want to say Alexander. I want to say Jordan Grace. I want to say Speedball. Can I just say all three of them?
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean? Like those three really stepped it up a lot.
Yeah.
So
My
Takeshita
go
had a
ahead.
good ass year. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it's a lot. It's a lot.
Um, my five, I'll say most improved for this 2022. Liv Morgan, I put as my number one. Like she had a really
Okay.
good building up
Mm-hmm.
into the Money in the Bank. I feel like they fucked up with her title run, but other than that, she had a really good year.
Mm-hmm.
Grayson Waller's
Mm-hmm.
number two because I think they started really pushing him up, especially working with AJ and stuff in the beginning of the year. And then kind of had a slow little thing. I think he got hurt, and then he came back even stronger than ever. So I'll say Waller's number two. Briggs and Jensen, I I like them a lot. Like I think them versus New Day, they really showed me how much they're improved. I always liked the Briggs, but Jensen's new to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they had some great matches. They had some good success throughout this year, and I think they improved a lot. Carter and Katana is my number four. And the Acclaim, they kind of stepped it up this year too. So I'll give it to Acclaim.
Yeah, claim.
Um,
Yeah, sure.
let me see if no, he don't have one. Let me see if Ty has a list of that before we go to the next one. And I think we do one or two more, and that's it. So yeah, most improved. He has Ricky Starks, Sheamus, Austin Theory, Impact Wrestling as a whole, and then Braun Breaker.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I can correct it. That's a good one. Um, we do two more. So let's do underrated. Top five underrated this year.
Underrated. I'ma say. See, there's a lot of people that are highly rated. Underrated. I'm gonna say Caden and Carter.
Okay.
I'm saying people don't really see how good they are. They think they're the champs, but
Yeah.
I think like for real, they got really good.
Yeah.
Like before, I thought they were
Yeah.
Now I think they're like one of the best women's tag teams. Period. So, um, that's one. Caden and Carter. Underrated. Um, but he's been getting accolades. So I can't really say that. Because I was gonna say Josh Alexander, because I think the mainstream wrestling world doesn't really know how good he is.
Yeah.
I think the internet knows how good he is, but the mainstream wrestling world doesn't know how good he is.
Yeah, I can see that. That works.
Um, I'll say it's hard to say certain people because it's just like I know they're good.
Yeah.
Um, Underrated. I'm gonna go with. It's hard, dude. It's hard. I don't know. If you go first, and then I'll think of some.
All right. So my five underrated. Number one is Otis and Gable. I think they should be multiple time tag team champions with just how much freaking how entertaining they are and how good they are together. Also working individually too, and I think they're extremely underrated and they are used in difficult ways that I feel like they should win more, but they don't. But I love those guys. They entertain me. Anytime they're on the screen, I'm entertained. So I'll give them that. Um, my number two is Ali, Mustafa Ali. I think
Okay.
he started.
Okay.
I feel like you go back and I feel bad for him because he kind of goes back and forth. He starts getting momentum and loses momentum. Starts getting momentum, loses momentum. I feel like they handicap him by not letting him talk and not letting him promo because he could cut mean promos and can have great matches with a lot of people and actually knows how to be a character wrestler and also a great wrestler as well. So Ali's my number two. Um, Talking about Ali, this is someone that's been kind of in the main event realm and not on the show, but always gives you the best is Cedric Alexander. Again, they have talent, and I remember talking about bringing back a cruiserweight bringing back a cruiserweight division, and these all these guys would be perfect for it because again, what we could see throughout these guys and how good their matches could be. And it's a sad thing that this guy is mainly on main event when he could fucking kill it. So I would like to see more of Cedric. Um, this is where it gets a little harder, but I'll say Athena. That'll be number four. I feel like she's just got there. She's not really used the way that I think she should be used on in AEW. I understand she has the ROH Women's title, but that's not a title, even a title to me, to be honest with you, because you barely see it on TV. You only see it on their ROH pay-per-views, and there's no dynamite matches of it. So to me, it's not seen. So I would like to see more of that. And I think she's very great, but very underrated. And then my last one is Sierra Deebs. Like this year, she has some great matches in the beginning of the year, and then she kind of disappeared.
Yeah, I wonder what happened. I hope she's not hurt.
Me too,
They
but
probably just don't
yeah,
use them.
yeah, yeah,
That's probably it.
yeah. But yeah, that's my five.
Okay. All right. All right. All right.
And
Um.
go ahead.
No, no. Go ahead. You have something else to say?
No. I was just gonna continue the next one, but
Um. I could agree with James.
yeah,
I could agree with James. Um. It really is difficult. I would say maximum male models. I
yeah.
think they're underrated
There you go. That's a good one.
because they made the best of what they could do with them constantly changing them around, and I think they're great.
Yeah,
I think they're all great. Um, I think Shelton Benjamin,
yeah,
firmly underrated. I saw at the end of the year people were giving him his flowers, but like the whole year, people were just saying, "What's going on with Shelton? What's
yeah.
going on with Shelton?"
Yeah.
And he's just
Congrats,
losing and losing and losing.
congrats. 20 years
So
in the business.
yeah, congratulations. But like I think Shelton
Yeah.
has become underrated.
All right. The last thing will be the top five to look forward to in 2023. So who you think is gonna like step up and be out? Doesn't have to be a new person. It could be just someone that didn't have a good 2022 and gonna have a better 2023.
I think Alexa is number one on that list.
Oh, that's
I
good.
think Alexa is gonna have a good 2023. I think I think Sammy. I agree with you. I think Sammy's gonna have a really good 2023. Uh, Um, I think Masha Slamovich is gonna have a great year.
I think she's retiring, Mickey.
Oh, she's retiring, Mickey.
I think
Okay,
she's gonna retire Mickey.
okay, okay.
Because it
Um,
makes sense. It makes sense because you want, like, if you want to drop someone like Jordan Grace kind of has a name as the world champion. So if you
mhm,
really want to make someone's name off of Mickey James, Masha Slamovich is the one who should take the title.
yeah, that's cool. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I think Malachi Black is gonna have a good year because I think he's healthier and I think he's in a better mental space. I think he's gonna be doing good things
Yeah.
this year. And last one, Tasha Banks.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mercedes Monet.
Mercedes Monet. Okay.
Hmm I think
Shout
the
out.
fact that
Go
she
ahead.
stayed wrestling, she
Yeah.
could have never wrestled again
Yeah.
and made millions of dollars, and instead she wants to wrestle.
Hmm.
That's something.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So I'll hit up. Ty has a list. I'll give him. I'll do his five. He has 10, but I'm gonna just do five.
Hmm
He has Hook. He has Miro. He has Mike Bailey. He has Keith Lee, and he has Austin Theory.
Okay. Okay.
Um, my list. I don't think Minion has a list of that. Let me see. No, he don't have it. All right. Mine will be top five to look out for. As I said, Sami Zayn. I think he's gonna have a breakout year. I have a feeling that the way they're building him, he might be a world champion instead of a tag team champion with Kevin Owens. So that's where I see it at. I think Swerve is gonna have a fucking good year in 2023. I see AEW World Title on
Mhm.
him.
I hope so. I hope so.
With that long Theory, I think Theory is gonna have. He's gonna step out. He's gonna get better and better this year, and I think he's gonna have a breakout year this year.
Okay. hmm
Solo. Solo
Makes
ended the
sense.
year with a lot of praise, and he's just been getting better and better. Working with Sheamus, working with Drew McIntyre, he holds his own. Him using the Samoan Spike instead of his old finisher, I think is excellent, and it's a good mentality, and putting him as the next Umaga kind of thing. So I love that. I love that what they've been doing with Solo. So Solo's I think is gonna have a good year as well.
hmm I agree. I agree.
Gable.
I hope he has a good year.
I want Gable to step up. I want Gable to be in this. As much as I love him and Otis, but I think Gable is ready to be that next Kurt Angle kind of style guy. Like he has everything you need to do that. So just let him do that. And then shout outs, and this I had to put a sixth one just because I forgot my guy, and I really want him to see him with maybe Icy Gold this year and Santos Escobar.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So yeah, so those are our year review. Definitely check it out. Shout outs to Ty and also Meaning with Opinion for giving their picks as well and participating with us. It was great. We had a great year of 2022. Hopefully, we still continuing. Seeing that first 2 weeks so far has been freaking great of 2023. So we got a lot of good things to look forward to. And then now, last but not least, we have the wrestling retrospect, and is my pick this year. And I'm gonna make you watch their matches because you need to see their UK stuff. So I'm picking Pretty Deadly.
Okay. Cool. 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 Cool.
Definitely watch them versus Mustache Mountain. That's probably some of their best matches they had. Them versus them versus Gladius. Them versus um, what was it? Damn, I forgot the name. Damn, what was his name? Andrew, shit, Mark Andrews and Flash
Oh, those
Gordon.
two guys. Yeah. Flash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had
Yeah.
some good matches too. So there's a
Flash
really
Morgan Webster. Yeah.
there's some a lot of good matches in UK. So it's pretty deadly NXT UK. Definitely checked out their matches, but in general they had great matches all overall. So pretty deadly is gonna be my pick.
Okay. All right. All right.
I told Minion I would get you to watch the UK matches. He was like,
You
he
know, if
needs to
not
watch.
for
Yeah,
nothing, not for nothing, non-main show people.
yeah,
I mean, non-main title having people.
yeah,
I mean, they're not Raw, SmackDown titles.
yeah,
I think Pretty Deadly probably had like the best year.
yeah. They have a
If
very
I'm
good
looking
year.
from like beginning to end, they
Yeah,
had like one of the best years.
yeah. And they came in halfway through. They didn't come in the whole year.
Oh, okay.
They came
Okay.
around SummerSlam time, or a little before that, I think.
Very, very entertaining the entire time
Because
they were
I'm
there.
because I remember Josh Briggs and Jensen took the UK titles from them,
Mm-hmm.
and then they
Mm-hmm.
unified the tag titles, and that's when they got it again. But yeah, Pretty Deadly would be my pick, and yes. So we wrap this up. This is Wrestling Babble Podcast. Thank you for listening. We are on every Sunday live on YouTube around 12 o'clock. So definitely check us out when you get a chance. Drop us a message or so I just know you're there. Because if not, I don't pay attention. Thank you for listening. Easiest way to get our podcast is Spotify, Red Cycle Link. That's for the Wrestling Babble, the Get Spread Red Podcast, the Not a Trekkie, the Morphin Cast, Shell Shock, and the Game of Rage. So definitely check out all those casts. 4 of them are monthly, some of them are weekly, so definitely check those out. Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch, or Mark with the Mic. Follow TikTok, Mark with the Mic. I've been posting a lot of figure and beard photos, so definitely check those out. Give me a like, subscribe, and follow Recycling Inc.
Yes, sir. Make sure you follow us anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is YouTube. That is Spotify. That is SoundCloud. And we got a WordPress. So check it out.
Yep. Peace out, laters, and always remember, follow the Jinkies.